Life inside the Ratliff household remains a mystery to many. How could so many animals inhabit one very normal-looking abode? It is an ecosystem based entirely upon one individual named Mama, but with an understanding that each creature must adapt itself to the structure of life inside and outside the home. First, there were cats, and always will be cats. What used to be two dwindled to one, but with the surge of compassion in the decision-making individual named Daddy, their population soared to 4. They are a friendly lot, easily adapting to one another, entertaining themselves, bathing themselves, making general mischief.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Unless they happen to dart out of an open door to hunt chipmunks, their hunger plight can appear desperate. The cats have learned to use every feline wile to convince Mama to feed them. When they succeed, which is usually 3 times a day, they attack their food bowls with gusto. Satisfying their thirst can be a much more independent endeavor, however, or still dependent, depending on how they like it. Though they are many, there is a peace and harmony amongst the cats in the Ratliff household. The cats feel in their self-important hearts that they are the highest-ranking members of the food chain. But they are in fierce competition with the dogs who call this home. Though classified scientifically as Canis lupus familiaris, there could not be 2 more dissimilar canines who call each other brother. This pair depend upon each other for energy expenditure, especially when neighborhood walks have been rare. Though this one's stature oftentimes limits his options, he capitalizes on his attractiveness and is adept at melting hearts, earning the favored spot in bed. Being more adaptable to the outside world, these dogs get invited to go on family adventures and inevitably make the outing a lot more entertaining and fun. Interaction between dogs and humans in the Ratliff household is plentiful, though not always obedient, and not always following the rules of the game. These dogs view themselves as vital members to the family, never wanting to miss an opportunity to be included. Not only are dogs man's best friend, this pair can't imagine life without each other. There are individuals who also live and benefit from life with the Ratliffs. This one, in particular, lives a very peaceful life consisting of sunning himself and eating occasionally. He contributes nothing. There is another member of this diverse habitat who spends his time wrapped up in a ball underneath a plastic rock. Where he is lacking in personality, he makes up for in curiosity and creativity. A docile creature, he enjoys warm necks, dark bed covers, and hiding behind hard-to-reach places.
Ow.
There is no doubt he is well loved by his keeper.
Do you want to come back? You do?
The smallest, most fragile resident in the house comes stocked with one of the largest personalities and vocal set of opinions in the bunch. This tiny bird, the world's littlest parrot, fills the environment with songs of demand to be let out and songs of laughter. He truly is laughing. Though having been in a cat's mouth twice already, he enjoys a nice high perch above the dinner table where he can beg for a snack or stay warm by the lights.
Lord, in the name of Jesus, thank you for today. Thank you for this food. Thank you for Mama and how hard she works for us, Lord. And thank you for Graham and Mary and Billy and how blessed we all are to have each other, Father. Bless us, nourish our bodies with it.
Amen.
And thank you for Larry.
This bird does not lack food sources, as his primary social times are meal times, where he capitalizes greatly on the abundance. The only productive members of society are relegated to live a life entirely outside. They don't seem to know or care, however, as they make the most of any feeding opportunities that arise. There is certainly a pecking order, but due to natural attrition of the flock, with each new addition comes yet another opportunity to become the head honcho. And peace ensues. Unfortunately, a very rare but exciting guest is now extinct from the household. His wild and wayward ways became too much for even the most patient of daddies, but his time spent with us was quite memorable. Driving the cats crazy, the little guy utilized anybody around him as a play toy, whether they liked it or not.
Go.
Playful, cuddly, and most adorable, his grievous sins around the house were usually quickly forgotten. Nature had its way with him, however, and his manhood eventually got the best of him, prompting an immediate departure for squirrel rehabilitation boot camp. It is a wild and exciting existence on planet Ratliff. Without human interaction and dependence, these creatures would not survive 1 week. It is a beautiful relationship between God's creation and those to whom He gave mastery over it.